Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. Off we go from Soldier Field. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Not much there, maybe a yard. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still second down.
Patrick motioning here. On second down, Goff. Quick throw, taken in, And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Now Goff. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now, point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Goff to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there, down to about the 13. 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing here is Goff. This is caught at the 2. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And
that is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. To throw is Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, that's Moore on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got it at the 7. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Lions 38-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That complete to Swift. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That's a short throw caught by Komet. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Reynolds now on the return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He connects with St. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points, give the ball back to your offense, and see if they can start chipping away.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man Carter. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice first down catch there by Cole Komet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend, he can run, he can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. He's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit.
And turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down is right.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That's caught by Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Carter on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He's got it at the 3. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Williams to the air once more. He puts it up, and it's caught. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Goff to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Back deep, DeAndre Carter to return. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. This is an RPO and he'll hit Allen. And he will have first out of bounds there. And good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have what they established energy. You could see when they field. That offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a handoff and Swift running right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Give up the middle with Swift. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5.
Holding.
But let's check the call. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Reynolds now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. There's that man again, another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way downfield thanks to this aerial attack. So don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That is caught, and he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Throwing again, Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A handoff, Gibbs running left. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a third down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. LeBear's offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. And they made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He runs with it. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. His 11th grab of the game and a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He finds his big tight end, Everett. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
He'll come up now for second down and 4. Now Williams.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions have excellent excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
At the 8-yard line.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Come get some.